Hi, good morning. Good morning, good morning. Happy Friday. How are you all? I'm being a little bit quiet because little Legs is still asleep. He might wake up when he hears my voice. But how are you all? I hope you're well. Thank you for tuning in. Go and grab your coffee or your glass of wine, whatever time it is in the world, wherever you're watching from. I hope you're well. Just cleansing the energy, okay? So welcome to the channel. If you are new, my name's Kelsey. This is Empress of Energy. I'm ready to jump into a current energy check for you darling Tauruses. Those of you that forever return to me, what the F was that about yesterday? Like, still thinking about it this morning. It was just so eerie. Like, Brody obviously slept in my bed last night because he was he was still thinking about it as well, bless him. But anywho, and thank you to those of you that have shared your stories as well. I have met an angel before, so what's to say I can't meet a demon? So anyway, what's going on? Let's see what's going on in the energy. So place the sign of Taurus in your birth chart any way you like. Sun, Moon, Rising or Venus. You could find messages in here for you. And cross-watch is always welcome. Do you need to do the messages, flip them, reverse them, but don't force them if they're not yours, okay? General reading, not a personal one. If you do want a personal reading, email me. I've had to put a t-shirt on Bonnie. She's wearing an England shirt today, an England football shirt, to stop her from itching herself. She is her own worst enemy at the moment, the poor girl. And I'm trying to, to help her, but because she uses my carpet and a sofa as some kind of weapon against herself, it's not fair just putting her in the kitchen where it's a lot cooler and where she can't itch herself on everything. But she's getting better. She just looks at me like, you bitch. When I put it on her, she hates it. But anywho, I'm going to get you a postcard from Spirit. I was feeling drawn to this deck this morning for you guys. So let's see what you need to see for your highest good, okay? I'm still seeing the energy of choosing decisions. I've seen it 2, 2, 2. I've seen 2, 2, 2, 2 throughout the tarot cards as I was pre-shuffling and meditating on your energy. So there is still a big decision for you to make, or it's coming. Some of you, it's still a mystery right now. Some of you as well, just aside from love or romance, you're going to get offered something as far as work's concerned, and you're being told to take it, but keep it very much to, keep it to your chest, keep it to yourself, or on a need to know, like until it's done. Like, don't announce your move until you've moved. Some of you, that's about actually moving home, maybe, but there's something big coming. So let's see what you need to see. But you're going to be like, do I take it? Do I want it? Do I do it? Do I risk it? Do I? And probably many other questions, given how many 2s I've seen. But show me a message for Taurus, please. Sun, Moon, Rising or Venus. I mean, she looks cute as hell. One of Brody's old t-shirts. Show me messages for Taurus, please. Sun, Moon, Rising or Venus. If she'll let me, I'll show you in a minute. If she's my friend. Any of you that have got a French bulldog, you will know if they are not your friend, they will not come for a cuddle. Show me a message for Taurus, please. Sun, Moon, Rising or Venus. What do my bull gang need to see? So I plan on staying in today. Don't think we was meant to go out yesterday. So I'm gonna stay home. Thank you. That took a minute, didn't it? Blimey. Okay. Dearest you, we need you to know that you can change things miraculously. I've got an itchy nose. Miraculously for you and everyone, and make things right. It's never too late Forgiveness is about releasing yourself from the burden of an old story, one in which you were a victim of someone else's actions or your own. You don't need to carry this around. You can set yourself free. Sage is still burning, by the way, just saying. Even advocating for good because of this experience requires your forgiveness to be effective. Forgiveness is never about condoning things that were done. It's about letting yourself off the hook from carrying the burden. Resentment and hurt are like viruses that spread to others, and that is the opposite of what you really desire, right? Imagine what your life would be like without the burdens that you carry when you do not forgive. You can do it. Everyone over here believes in you and adores you. Ooh. Do I forgive you? Do I not? Is that what this is? I mean, maybe that's just something completely different, you know, and this is something completely aside from love, romance, whatever, but there's forgiveness required. And not just for somebody else, but it's about yourself, forgiving yourself. You know, like where you just get out of a relationship, for example, and you know full well you should have got out of it sooner, but you just couldn't. Listen, people get there in their own time, but it's like, you know, like just being dead hard on yourself for not doing so. Don't do that. Yeah, forgiveness. It's like, I can't believe I put up with all that. I can't believe I did. I can't believe, you know, like just being very hard on yourself. That's also huge and takes a certain level of forgiveness. But let's not just hide from the fact that forgiving others, literally, whether that's direct or not, it literally does set you free. Let's carry on. Show me Taurus's messages, please. Listen, there's someone that maybe, you know, like I said about the work thing. Those of you that it's not about work or finances, it's about what you're doing with yourself. You know, like becoming a better version of you. And there's someone in particular around you that's being a negative Nancy or Norman. You know, where it comes to your successes, your achievements, your little milestones or something like that. There's someone a bit, you know, like backhanded compliments or sly digging. Just be mindful of that. Show me Taurus's energy, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. Some of you, it's someone older, like maybe even a maternal figure for some. Don't just ignore it. But don't be triggered by it, but don't just ignore it. You know, like, yeah. The ship. Travel, vehicles, movement, journey, change, distance. Some of you are moving home. Or some of you, someone's moving towards you, maybe. Travelling towards you. Some of you, a child is going to reach out and tell you that they're coming home. Oh, lovely. That might, oh, have I just ruined a surprise? Maybe for some, hopefully not, but some of you, though, it might have nothing to do with the child, or there might be a child involved or significant somewhere. But I don't know if this is going to resonate with everyone, but what I've got is just, if you know someone's telling you a couple of fibs, you know, some lies. I've got someone like coming crying to you, if you like, but maybe they're not telling you the whole story about something that's happened. I don't know what that could be, but show me messages for Taurus, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. Okay, we've got the cross. Card number 36. Duty, burden, big problem, grief, religious, fate. Some of you have maybe already like dropped these burdens and forgiven someone. Again, whether that's direct or not. Some of you it's direct though. Or some of you have been grieving and something heavy that requires forgiveness here. Forgiving someone, maybe someone's grieving about, you know, like it's like grief, maybe over something that someone put you through. But again, it still requires a level of forgiveness. Show me more. This won't be for everyone, but maybe some of you have been a bit like, you know, like where you lose someone and you feel like it's too soon and you kind of blame them like a little bit. Some of you are kind of getting over that and forgiving someone that's passed away, which is very deep for a Friday. But, you know, does that make sense? You know, like there's a level of resentment because they've left you. Some of you are kind of going through the grieving process, you know? Allow it. Emotions are valid. The snake. Look, there's a forgiveness here for something. It's deep. Deep, deep, deep. And you're going to be like, you don't deserve it. But listen, it's not, go back to Postcard from Spirit, it's not about whether they deserve it or whether you're like, no, it's not about condoning what was done. It's not about that. It really, really isn't. Like, you know, like I always talk about people changing and ascending and transforming and growing and going through a rebirth. It's like, you know, like going through rehabilitation. There's a, you know, like the steps or whatever steps it is, like there's a level of there's one of them steps where you've got to go and say sorry and ask for forgiveness in it. Someone's going to be doing that with you. You know, like they're going through their steps of healing, their journey, and that journey that they're going through, they're on, requires your forgiveness, if you like. And you're being advised to give it them. It will actually go very much in your favour, to be honest. Look, the fox, the clover, the woman, and the sun. It will go so in your favour. Don't work here in your ego. Oh, wow. Listen, you're going to get seriously rewarded for it. I'm not saying that you have to reconcile with anyone or like accept someone back in your life. That's not what forgiveness is. Please look deeper, yeah? You know, don't just be surface level. If you're surface level, then I'm not talking to you. Unfortunately, I'm not. You know, if you can only see surface level, if you can't go deeper when it comes to forgiveness and how powerful it is, then I'm not talking to you. Not quite yet. But for those of you that I am, you are going to get rewarded for it in all kinds of ways. Karmically. Look, we've got the sun, the tower, the anchor, and the star. Your karma is going to be rewarded big time for it. Again, it's not about condoning what was done. But there's someone here that knows. Maybe some of you, this does involve a reconciliation, however. Some of you, this is someone you've got a child with. Listen, trust yourself. Trust the divine. Yeah. Some of you are surrounded in synchronicities at the moment. Trust them. Listen to them. You're not going crazy. Look, something is going through a rebirth. Or someone that you've already ended things with is coming back around for a rebirth. And that, again, does not mean getting back together. But it's reconciling in, you know, bygones with bygones. I accept that you've grown, and you're just like, I don't know. But whichever way that you go after forgiving someone, or like forgiving yourself, the journey's over, the chapter's over. For as long as you're holding on to something, the resentment, the hurt, the pain, what they did, you're never going to get to the next chapter. So this is important. And again, I feel like this is for this person too. But for some of you, this is a reconciliation. Yeah, it is. Some of you, someone's gone straight in like with a proposal of some sort. Maybe. Whatever this is, some of you it's not your ex-ex, but it's still something. Show me Taurus's energy. Toil and labour and the community. You've had your fair share of shit. Let's be honest. You've had your fair share of shit and your fair share of shit people. And you need to let it go. Distant horizons, you need to let it go. Let it go. Some of you are doing this right now. Take this as advice or confirmation. Look, it's you. Let something go. Something moving on, physically, energetically, both. And you'll get instant karma. Instant karma. Oh, didn't expect the reading to go like this. But this is, I mean, it makes sense with a big decision. It's like, you know, it's not like forgive and forget necessarily. Because some of you aren't like getting back together with someone. It's just that level of growth. We just wasn't meant for one another, you know? If you've got a child together, you're becoming very amicable for the sake of the children, the child, which is the best thing to do for your kids, and you'll probably become friends. Again, regardless of what's happened in the past is the past. Don't, you know, like, here's an example, and listen, I'm guilty of this myself. You know, like if this is about co-parenting, your kids urge you, whether you've not said it directly to your child, like said something negative about the parent, they've urged you. You don't want to pass that down, you know? Wow, deep reading today. The Ten of Pentacles. Listen, you will be rewarded for it. You will be rewarded for it. And those of you that are actually like debating, considering, wondering on whether to reconcile, look, justice, you are good. And Ten of Pentacles, you are going to be rewarded. I'm telling you. Could be dealing with Libra. But if you are contemplating on getting back together with someone, because this is what this is straight up, I mean, maybe it's someone new, but again, you're not that pessimistic. You're not. So I don't think this is about anyone new. But even if this is you wanting to reconcile and just not being like confident, to say the least, law of attraction, you create your reality. It starts with you. Yeah. If you want this Ten of Pentacles, the divine is on board. And so is this person, in fact. Reciprocated energy. Two people coming together and creating something absolutely mega with the Ten of Pentacles. You will make the right decision. The Eight of Swords. You need to make it. Someone could be going to jail. Someone could be getting out of jail. Spiritual, literal, metaphorical. The Six of Pentacles, the Ace of Swords, the Six of Wands. There's a lot coming in here for you. Some of you have already started to receive little blessings that you're showing gratitude for. And that's why that's like a little run up to this big thing, because the moon, there's still something coming that you don't see. The divine's been there and building you up, getting you ready. And then it's going to be like a big tower moment. But you can feel it. You can feel something with the High Priestess. You can feel something. You can feel something brewing energetically. And you're absolutely right. But it's probably going to require a level of forgiveness from you. It's the way it goes, I suppose. Or it's like, even if as soon as you forgive the past, yourself or the people, whatever, maybe you are rewarded with new. Maybe that's what it is. Whatever it is, you're gonna be rewarded, because because you're going to make the right, you always make the right decisions, you always make the right choices. You know what's mad? I said that to my son the other day. I said, it's difficult always making the right decisions, isn't it? Like, always doing the right thing, always trying to do the right, always choosing to do the right thing is difficult sometimes. And he was like, what do you mean? So I said, well, you know, you're still growing, and, you know, I'm your mum and I very much still tell you what to do. And sometimes it's difficult for you to do the right thing, isn't it? And he was like, yeah. I said, that doesn't change as a grown-up. Yeah. I said, well, I said, it doesn't change that much as a grown-up. Still difficult for us sometimes. But this is kind of what this is. You're going to make the right decision. As difficult as it may be, you're going to make the right one, and therefore you'll be rewarded for it. The alien could be dealing with the Virgo. This is the Hermit energy. So this is someone that you've gone through the dark night of the soul with, potentially. Or, you know, like some kind of trauma, which makes sense. There's the energy. One at a time, please. The Ace of Swords and the Six of Pentacles. There's a lot of truth coming your way. Show me Taurus's messages, please. Also, for some of you, there's something playing out the way that you told someone and they didn't believe you. And maybe you got shunned. Do you know what I mean? You could see something unfolding with a certain person, group of people, and you might have told, pre-warned, given someone some advice. They kind of shot the messenger, and now they're coming back to tell you that you was right. Whatever you seen coming happened. The Emperor. Interesting. Aries energy. One more. That makes sense. So they're going to want your forgiveness, because whatever you've seen coming happened. Two of Pentacles. You're like, oh, I don't know. This person is coming in grown. But listen, you'll know yourself that ascension is normally brought on by some level of trauma, right? Whatever that may be, the severity is different for every single one of us, yeah? The severity, the depth, you know, the level of trauma, but it does. And someone may be experiencing some loss here, which is sending them through the dark night of the soul, doing some shadow work, a lot of reflecting, self-reflection, and I'll tell you now, whoever this person is, it involves you a lot. Their growth involves you. Their healing process involves your forgiveness. Oh my. The Nine of Cups, Strength, the Moon. Some of you, this is about reconciliation, and it's like your view is in a perfect world, but why can't it be a perfect world? Because if you want it to be, it can be. You just have to kind of have the faith. With the Nine of Cups, that's a wish. It's what you want. Strength, maybe just a bit too difficult, or so you think. The Moon, the Six of Wands, it's like the not knowing, you know, the not knowing, again, of what could be. The Six of Wands and Justice. Wow, the Ten of Cups. So you need to have faith in the divine, in yourself, in this person, if you want it, because you could have it. That's major success. Oh, you're just very, very, very unsure, because it's like too old to fuck about kind of energy. The Hangman, Pisces energy. You're being told to look at the situation from a different or a bigger perspective, and highly likely at this point, being a bigger one, given postcard from Spirit, it's requiring forgiveness in whatever way. Even if you just choose to, you know, have a conversation and then go your separate ways, it's still going to, you know, require a level of forgiveness. That's not you giving in, backing down, like letting this person even control the situation or control you. Because maybe there was a lot of that happened in the past. I don't know. But don't be so like say divine masculine. Do you know what I mean? Because you have had to be your own person, and that's requiring a lot of divine masculine energy, particularly the Emperor energy. And I don't really know how, what I'm trying to say without upsetting or insulting anyone, but I hope you know what I mean by that. The Ace of Cups. Some of you, this is about reconciling. The King of Wands. Some of you, it's someone that potentially cheated on you. The Ace of Pentacles, Justice, the Fool. Listen, and the Six of Pentacles, listen, the risk for you will be rewarded. Yeah? Big time. Big time, the Two of Cups. And again, even if this is a forgiving it and going your separate ways, you've still got a massive reward coming for doing that. Like, go you. Yeah? It's not like being the bigger person, but it is to a degree. Show me this alien, please. Because the bigger person would appreciate the fact that this person can go through transformation. Emotionally mature. The alien and the Emperor is like emotional maturity, like completely. Been smacked in the face with reality. Their own reality though. And maybe they just had a lot of enabling people around them. Which happens, you know, like, Jesus, tonight. You know, say you've got someone quite the narcissist and they've only got people around them that enable that behaviour. Jeez. For some of you, this is who this is. But they've done a shitload of reflection. A shitload. I won't lie to you. If this is your reading, you'll know. And I'm sorry if it's not for the collective. But show me this alien, please. And if this is your reading, you've got to this level of ascension already. So you will be able to appreciate that this person can too. Right? Please don't come at me in the comments about what happened and your circumstances and all this, that and the other. If it's not your reading, then fine. You're not at this level of ascension then either. You'll get there if you want to, of course. But for those of you that this is your story, this is your reading. Oh, black cat walking across the garages. Oh, confirmation. For those of you that this is your reading, you will absolutely appreciate the fact that someone can evolve. Yeah. The Three of Cups, the King of Cups. Wow. I mean, for some of you, they absolutely do want you back. Yes, they do. Oh, gosh, yes, they do. Judgment. Yeah. I mean, either way, I have chewed my fingers to pieces the past few days. My anxiety's been through the roof. But listen, this is reconciliation. I mean, again, for others, that it's just forgive and move on. Then there's still going to be like a reward for it because you've woke the fuck up. By appreciating that forgiveness is powerful. Do you know what I mean? And your ancestors are like, you know, yes, you've listened. I've been telling you off for maybe a little bit of a minute. And you're going to get rewarded. However this goes, you will be rewarded. Listen, I'm sorry, but even if you're getting back with someone from the past, this is the energy that I was seeing the other day, you know, or whatever it was, where it was like fucking run for the hills. This isn't that energy. Whoever this is. I mean, maybe this was someone that you got involved with that was unavailable. But however this fits for you, wow. Jesus, you are going to be rewarded. Even if you're getting back with someone, they are going to be spoiling you. Like, you're going to experience them completely differently. Completely differently. They're going to shower you with attention, even possible gifts. Like, they're going to spoil the shit out of you. The Six of Pentacles, the Two of Cups, the Queen of Pentacles, and the Ten of Pentacles. Jesus. Is that some kind of yes energy? Yes, please. Yes, please, and thank you. You just don't know. You're just not convinced this person's got it about him to be able to do that. And a lot of you, this is about bringing stability. And that's what they was lacking. And they are going to, like, prove you wrong, let me tell you. But you kind of want them to do that, but you're just so unsure. But they're going to prove you wrong and them right. Like, I don't know how or why. I mean, I don't know how they're going to do it. I know why, because they want you, like, I don't know how they're going to do it. But they're going to do something, a lot of settings, to be honest. Oh my. Show me this Emperor. You know what this is? They're madly in love with you. Even if you don't reconcile, this person is still in love with you. Especially if it's the parent to your child. Saboteur. I was going to say Temperance and Sagittarius then together. What? God. We've got Temperance, the 10 of Wands, Sagittarius energy. Jeez. One more for this Emperor. And the Ace of Wands. Oh, this is, for some of you, this is like your ex-spouse or the equivalent of, and my goodness me, did they fuck about. But then they fucked around and found out. Have they found out? They are mad sorry. Feel hella guilty. It's like the more you heal, the more they feel. Wow, that was a bit cringe, but I said what I said. But you've got to this level of healing, and this Emperor is looking at you like, I don't know what they're going to say, but they're going to say a lot. Show me what they say. Someone's, it's some of you, there's work, you work together, or maybe there's investments. Because listen, the Emperor can have a little bit of dough. Maybe there's going to be something about that. I mean, if they're coming in like with offers about work or collaborations or investments, they want a lot more. Letting you know. Some of you, this is both. Well, I mean, that makes sense with the 10 of Pentacles. That absolutely makes sense. The Sun, wow. Leo energy. It's like you business partners, life partners. Wowzers. Wowzers, wowzers, wowzers. Show me this 2 of Pentacles, please. I do feel like it's someone that's hurt you, though, before. I don't think this is just your past of being fucked over, being dragged into a new person. I feel like there's already history here, no doubt. The 2 of Pentacles, the 9 of Pentacles, the 5 of Pentacles, that's what you don't want. That's what you don't want. Everything that you've built since this person, for yourself, whilst being single, your abundance, maybe your business, your career, your finances, or just you loving you, being happy single, being in a good space, in a good energy, you do not want to jeopardize that. The 9 of Pentacles, the 5 of Pentacles, you're like, I've got so good. Like, I'm so good, and I don't want to not be, because this person hurt you. One more for this 2 of Pentacles, please. Strength. Ugh, Leo energy. But you want it. I'm not telling you to do nothing. Yeah. I'm telling you to trust your intuition. Trust the divine. Trust your heart. Trust your desires, your wants. But I will most definitely tell you that it's going to require your courage. No doubt. And your strength. And maybe some of you absolutely know that, and you're like, I don't know if I've got it about me. I don't know if I'm strong enough. Maybe because of other people. But yes, you fucking are. Are you insane? Do you know how protected you are? whatever the question is, whatever you're wondering, the answer could be a massive yes if you wanted it to be, basically. Justice, the Ace of Pentacles, hell yeah. No one's taking this away. Or stealing it. Or, like, you're just so unsure. But I feel like you want to believe this person. Well, the Prince of Wands, which is the Knight of Wands, the Emperor, the Seven of Pentacles. Some of you have said that. I want to believe you. I want to believe you, but I don't. I mean, whatever it is that you're going to be weighing up, juggling, and this is about you feeling like you can, maybe even just that you want to, but for a lot of you, you absolutely do. It's just going to require a lot of strength, courage for you to trust, which I completely appreciate. And again, I don't think that's just about someone new. Maybe it is for some of you, but for a lot of you, it's definitely not. It's putting your trust into this person again. That's what the issue is. Oh my, what a reading. Let's get some Moonology. Show me messages for Taurus, please. I've seen nothing is set in stone. Nothing is yet set in stone. I've seen that twice now. You know, you create your reality. A new start is coming. It's time to take action. Step out of your comfort zone. Be like, I can't get back with you. I can't. Yeah, you can. Because, you know, for a lot of you, there's the I can. Yeah, the reason behind it is definitely involving someone else as a reason. And some of you, oh. Right, listen, I'm not picking these cards. You know how I deal from the decks. I mean, I don't deal from the decks, that's the point. Your energy brings the cards out. Or I just look at the bottom and you see me shuffle, right? A new start is coming. It's time to take action. Step out of your comfort zone. That nothing will come of this situation. Maybe just believe, have the faith that a win-win outcome is forecast. Emotions are running high. Confidence is your key to success. Hello. Believe in the impossible. I'm sorry, but I'm just leaving it there. Spirit said what they said. Gobble that up. Do what you will with it. But let me know if it was your message. And please subscribe if you've not yet. We're growing and I love you all for that. Thank you. I will hopefully see you tomorrow, but I'm going to have a glass of wine tonight. I've got 3 bottles of wine off you beautiful darlings. Mary, Michelle and Jemps. I mean, I'm probably not going to have 3 bottles of wine in one night, but for the last couple of weeks I've had, never say never. So I might not see you tomorrow, but maybe I will. I love you. Mwah.